Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Spec F1 Esports Global Series. Um, round. I can't. I'll check what round it is in a second. It is round 7 here at Spain. So looking forward to a good race tonight. But before we get into the action, I just want to say a quick message from everyone at RaceSpec to rest in peace, Sterling Moss. I'm sure everyone's thoughts with his family at this time. But yeah, so looking forward to a good race tonight. Everyone been practicing hard, just waiting for everyone to ready up, and then we should be underway. Just a quick rundown of the standings. You currently have Timur in the lead over Rayner with a 39-point gap separating, with Schnozzer just a little 9 points behind Rayner. Zack is in 4th, further 20 points back on Schnozzer, with Blitz trailing in 5th of 15 points behind Zack. And then from 6th down, it's Uzumaki, followed by Geordie, followed by Miles, followed by JB, with Will Frizzle, Maldonado, Piztem, Exera Ollie, Gussie Boy, Dash, Supercar, Mr. Wilson, Ali Kamuni, VRT Alex, Course Grovel, Kart Racer, LG the Bossman, PWR Dan, and Hanko 2D. Okay. So, constructor standings, Williams in the lead by 165 points over McLaren with 113, with Mercedes 97 in 3rd. With Renault, Red Bull, Toro Rosso, Ferrari, Racing Point, Alpha, and Haas bringing up the rear. So my audio seems to turn off now. Hopefully that's fixed the race. As everyone's starting to ready up, we're getting into qualifying. So 18-minute quali here, followed by a 50% race tonight, like normal. So a lot of people practicing hard. I know JB, Blitz, Gussie, Timur, Rayner, and Schnozzer all been practicing hard. I'm hoping Geordie doesn't lose connection tonight like he has been in the past couple of races. His internet's still having issues, it looks like, so hopefully it's gonna be fine for tonight. Starting into qualifying now. Just waiting for Dash now, and we should be good to go for qualifying. Alright, and we are in. As Mika John 99 and Lockster in the chat there. Hope you guys looking forward to a good race. I know Lox is one of the competitors, so yeet, not. Okay, Mika John. Lockster says yeet. A yeet to you too, Lockster. So waiting for the cars to come out on track now. Looks like Schnozzer's going to be one of the first people out of the pit lane. On the hard tyres. So is Uzumaki, Blitz. My overlay. Sorry about this, just give me a second. I guess it's having to get there. Just alright. So Schnozzer's out in his outlap, so is Twining Orc. Twining Orc. Car number 22, the Haas driver. Bit laggy at the moment. Hopefully that doesn't interfere with too many people tonight. It's Geordie and Rayner both coming out of the pit lane now. I believe Twining will be our first representative lap time. Yes, he will be. As Mick, John and Lockstar have a battle in the chat. I'm not going to read that out. But Twining Orc seems to be trying to let Schnozzer pass, but not really, as they all use DRS on their outlappers. Twining Orc's connection's pretty horrible at this point. He runs wide. Does that all mean Schnozzer will be our first representative lap time? If I can find him. Ooh. Is that Blitz going off? No, it looks to be Twining Orc off the track. And Schnozzer exits the final corner. Schnozzer doing a lot of practice today, so looking forward to a good race from him tonight on the hard tyres. So probably doing his usual strategy of qualifying, going deep to qualifying session on the hard tyres, then switching to the mediums to do a flying lap on the mediums, trying to do the one stop of the medium to hard. Thanks, Master Mike. I know you're a bit tired at the moment, mate, so you rest up and see you on Tuesday night in the stream. As we watch Schnozzer now come through this tight middle sector. Well, it's not really tight middle sector, it's a twisty middle sector. It's very easy to lose a car in the exit there, very easy to cut the corner. It looks like Schnozzer may have done that, but it doesn't look like he's got him validated yet. What's his second sector going to be? It's going to be a 52.10 for us. So at the racing point, getting all out of shape on the exit there. See what Schnozzer does. This will be our first representative lap time of the night. First actual lap of the night. Come through this final chicane. Really easy to cut the corners there. Get a validation right at the end of the lap. Schnozzer sets a 1 minute 19.6 on the hard tyres. Immediately beat by XRL Ollie. And then Piztem a further 1.4 seconds back. With Toro Rosso not even, as Tiny Orc goes 5th, Timor Thunder goes 5th, Uzumaki goes 4th now. Rayner actually goes fastest with an 18.8. Blitz goes 3rd fastest. So Geordie on a similar lap. HDXC Miles, Snozzer's teammate, also on the hard tyres. So you've got about 7, 8, 9 people on the hard tyres straight out of the blocks. It looks like Miles has backed off. What's Matley going to do? Matley on the medium, so looking to jump up above the hard compound runners. We've got a nice toad through this final corner by Miles down the straight. Sets a 20.2, jumps up to 5th position, immediately eclipsed by Supercar, who then jumps up to 5th position with a 20.1. So after many flying laps, your current position order is Rayner from Ollie, from Blitz, from Geordie, from Schnozzer. As Lockster on a lap as well as JB. We'll watch the Lockster's lap as he sets a 22.1. Decent first sector there. Personally, I haven't done any practice laps around this track, so because I don't need to, so I don't really know the representative sector times. But we'll have to see where Lockster comes out in terms of lap time, because you know you want to be starting up the front at Spain. Sort of difficult track to overtake. I mean, you've got the long straights, but but through the corners, if you sat in the dirty air, it can be dangerous. As Lockster half spins on the exit, runs off the track. I think he's still getting used to his no traction control at the moment, so we may be seeing some more of those tonight. I think Miles passed him. Yeah, both Red Bulls did, so Matley and passed him as well. So watch the Renault of JB now coming through this final chicane. You can see Lockster in the background, car number 22 today. Comes over the DRS activation line, jumps up to 9th in the hard tyres at 20.3 as Lockster goes to 14th behind Miles. So Gussie Boy, Dash, and GSC Alex all still in the pits. So after everyone's first flying lap, your current order is Rainer from Ollie, from Blitz, from Geordie, from Schnozzer. That's your top 5. 6th to 10th is Uzumaki, Supercar, Matley, JB, and Piston respectively, with Timor in 11th, Twining Org 12th, Miles 13th, Lockster 14th, Gussie Boy 15th, Dash, and GSC Alex 16th to 17th, both 15th, 16th, 17th, all 3 of them have not set a lap time yet, so looks like the Renault Blitz is on another lap time as well as Schnozzer, so interesting to see how they go. It's a yellow flag in sector 2, so probably driving slowly. Blitz sets a 19.0 and improves by 4 tenths but doesn't jump Ollie. So Ollie on the softs, Blitz just a couple hundredths off from Ollie, and Ollie on the soft tyres, so Blitz looking very handy at the moment. As that's a Renault JB off the track. As the Mercedes Schnozzer goes through, that could be very interesting. The Supercar jumps up to 4th now, with the 19.5 on those hard tyres. See how Schnozzer goes. Gets the power down nicely. We run on board his front wing. Just comes around the final corner, opens up the DRS, nice and tidy. Goes up to 4th with a 119.5, a 10th improvement on his lap time. As the McLaren of Rainer comes into the... Oh no, that's Geordie, sorry. Coming into the pit lane. Rainer's on a flying lap. What's his sector 2 time going to be? Currently the fastest man out there. He's up by 14 thousandths on his personal best, so it'll be interesting to see where this puts him. He will stay at the top of the timesheets, but will he increase his advantage over Ollie? Currently at a 2/10 advantage on slower tyres than Ollie, so Ollie needs to find some time here because Rainer is still yet to go onto the fastest tyre. He backs out of it, pulls into the pit lane with Blitz just in front of him. As Schnozzer's up by half a tenth now, but running out of ERS, and quickly as he half spins it off the exit, manages to keep the car. Very good car control there by the young driver as he's backed out of it. Supercar pulls into the pit lane. Is Piston up by 3 tenths, as well as Timor on a lap. So cut to Timor now. He's up by 2.2 seconds. So this could challenge the likes of Blitz and Ollie and Schnozzer at the top end of town. It'll be interesting to see where this puts Timor Thunder, your current championship leader. Rainer looking to try and gain some points on Timor tonight, as Timor has a bit of a slide on the exit there. Car number 13, the Williams driver, comes across the line to set a 18.9 on the hard tyres. So currently just a tenth and a bit off Rainer on the hardest of the 3 tyres. Rainer setting his time on the mediums. So everyone with a bit of time to find now. As Pistem jumps up to 5th with that epic lap, going up by 1.4 seconds. As Schnozzer, is he on a lap? No, he's backed out of it. The XT Miles. Matley's on a lap. Watch the end of Matley's lap as he comes into the final sector. Or coming through the final sector, sorry. Coming up to the left-right chicane. Turns in a little bit late. Uses all the exit curve, it looks like. Comes around the final corner now. Nice and tidy. Opens up the DRS. Sets a 1 minute 19.5. Puts him up to 8th position in the Red Bull. Decent lap from the Red Bull driver there. DC Miles down by a couple seconds. Pistem not on a lap. Schnozzer's down by 1.5 seconds. As Tiny Orcs down as well. DC Alex now on his out lap. Rainer's on his out lap. Ollie's backed out of it. He's down by 3 seconds on his previous lap time. He's actually gone into the gravel there. Ferrari driver getting a bit of gravel on his tyres. Not what you want to be doing on your lap. And Schnozzer goes past. Schnozzer's still on those hards. He's been on them for 6 laps now. So Rainer's now on his out lap on the softs. So Rainer looking to do softs to medium maybe. Try and do the 2-stop. So Red Bull of Matley goes past. Twining Orc doesn't improve in his lap time. This Pistem may have gone off. No, it's the Renault of JB, it looks like. So Matley comes through this final sector now. Will this be an improvement on his previous best? With only just under 7 minutes left in this session, as Rayner picks up a penalty for a collision with JB. Ooh, that is controversial there. I'm so disappointed I missed that as we're watching Matley come on his lap time. Anyway, we're right on board with Rayner now, so Rayner not going to be starting off pole even if he does qualify there. So now it's just a case of damage limitation for the McLaren driver. Comes through his first 2 corners nicely. He's going to hold it flat through the fast right-hander, which is you can do now in this cars, as Rayner goes 1 point. I don't even know. 1/10 faster through the first sector. That's what I should have said. Silly me, can't speak. He comes through this middle sector now. Important to get a good exit off this chicane as he comes up to the fast turn 9 right-hander, blind right-hander, very tricky, especially if there's a car on the exit that he could ram into. As he comes into sector 2 now, up by 0.4 of a second. So this is, if he gets a good final sector, this will be an 18.3 to 18.2, tipping towards the 17s. So I saw Schnozzer getting 18-minute lap times in time trial, so like 18 flats. So it'd be interesting to see what Rayner could do on those soft tyres. As he comes across the line, DRS wide open, he does an 18.1, improves by 6 points, improves by 6/10 to go to better his lap time. As Timor now on his out lap, Ollie's on his flying lap now. On those mediums. See what he's got through this first sector. Up by 0.80. 0.08, sorry. Rayner most likely just recording a clip to send into the stewards about that penalty. It's not really going to do much in qualifying, but we'll see what happens. As Schnozzer now on the mediums, still in the pit lane. As we watch Ollie come through this final sector now, he's up by a 10th. This could challenge Timor's lap, but obviously Timor's setting his lap on the hards, Ollie on the softs. So Ollie, interestingly, a 10th and a bit up on those mediums, so the slower of the top 2 tyres, looking to be the fast one for the Ferrari driver at the moment. I have to see where this puts him. He's currently 3rd. Ollie, a good driver, I haven't seen him race before personally, but he does go to 2nd, 18.8. A supercar now up by nearly a 10th of a second through the first sector, up by about half a 10th through the second sector. So this could put him, this could challenge the lap time of JB Fly High in the Renault. So obviously Renault looking to try and jump their position in the constructors. I believe they are battling Haas. Just double check that. But as he comes around the final corner now, opens DRS, comes across the line to 19.7, down by a 10th and a bit, unfortunately. As Uzumaki starts his lap time now. I can't... Seems to be a glitch going on in the game. Knows Timor comes through this final complex of corners. What will this lap time have in store for Timor Thunder? Your current championship leader by 39 points over Rayner. It's gone 3 seconds down. So that may have been just a second outlap for Timor there. A supercar picks up a penalty for a collision with Uzumaki. So it's going to annoy him as... Oh no, Renault in a constructors battle with Red Bull and Mercedes. Not Haas. Haas are down in 10th position. As what does Timor have in store? I didn't quite catch his first sector, but what will his second sector be? The average time sorted out 51.52s. We'll have to see what Timor's is. So Timor, obviously an amazing driver, won many races in race spec. So we'll have to see what this lap time could hold in store for him. We'd love to get pole position. At the moment, currently sitting third on the grid because of Rainer's penalty. I'm sure there'll be clips emerging about that after the race. His team sets a 51.3, currently 4 tenths up in his lap time, so challenging second position of DXT Miles. So Schnozer's teammate up in second position. Speaking of Schnozer, I believe he may be coming around the final corner now. Oh no, that was Miles, sorry. Schnozer's just behind Timur, so we'll catch the end of his lap. As Timur rounds the final corner, he's still got ERS. As he goes fast as an 18.1 on mediums. So Timur having lightning pace at the moment. As you can see Schnozer come around the final corner. He goes first with an 18.1. So beating Timur's lap time there. An absolutely mega lap by Schnozzer. So Rainer's struggling a little bit at the moment. He's behind the 2 medium runners, so you'd expect Rainer to be towards the front of the field on those soft tyres. He is at the front, but behind the 2 medium drivers, as there's 50 seconds left in qualifying. As Rainer's off, Rainer's into the wall. Rainer's gone into the wall. Blitz is retired from the session. Timur's down by a tenth of a second. It looks like Schnozzer may have pole position here, as Geordie Lundy goes 5th as DXC Miles retires. Uzumaki's backed out of it. What's Piztem got? He's out of it as well. Will Ollie get another lap time? He's got 20 seconds to get round to this final sector. As JB started his lap, Supercars pulled out of it. Matley's on a lap. Piztem retires, so does Geordie. As there's 15 seconds left in this session. The Haas of Twining Orcs out of it. Dash is still in the pit lane. GSG Alex is there. Williams of Timur comes into the pit lane. Ferrari of Ollie does set a lap with it. 2 seconds remaining on the clock. Dash finishes in 15th. Matley's down by a tenth of a second, so he will be starting 13th as Alex is out of it. What's JB got in the Renault? As Loxer retires, he's down in. I can't even see him. He's 6th. Good luck from the Red Bull driver there. Didn't quite catch that. JB, nice and smooth in his final chicane. A little bit of a slide on the exit there. Will he use all the exit curve? No, doesn't use much of it. Gets the DRS. What is this lap time? It goes 5th fastest, eclipsing Geordie and Lockstar. Ollie's up by a tenth of a second, but this could challenge Piztem. This could put Ollie in the top 10. Ollie currently in the perfect position if you want to start on fresh tyres, P11. What has he got through this second sector? 51.1, up by 5 tenths of a second. Ollie looking to challenge JB in the top 5. As just confirmation there that Schnozzer did get pole position by 0.005 of a second. So immensely close between Schnozzer and Timur at the front of the field, with Blitz jumping Rainer in 3rd. As Ollie rounds the final turn now, Twining Orc pulls into the pit lane. What's Ollie going to set? It is a 17.9, sorry. And he jumps Schnozzer. So Schnozzer not getting pole there, I'm sorry. Ollie picks up the pole position, but on those soft tyres compared to Schnozzer on those mediums. As we're just waiting for Twining Orc to go into the garage. But that is your grid order. It is Ollie with Schnozzer in 2nd. Ollie on pole, Schnozzer in 2nd, Timur 3rd, Blitz 4th, Rainer 5th, JB 6th. Rainer will be starting 10th though. So JB's technically 5th and everyone moves up a spot. So Geordie 7th, Locks to 8th, Miles 9th, Uzumaki 10th, Piztem 11th, Gussie Boy 12th. And I didn't quite catch the rest of it, but good job there to Ollie. Congratulations on the pole position, mate. I look forward to seeing what you can do in the race. So right, loading into the race now. So Rainer's race As so loading into the race now, waiting for everyone to ready up. Yes, Rayner P10. So interesting to see how Rayner can do in this race. Obviously, if you didn't catch it, I think it was Pacific Series at Hungary. Rayner had a collision with, I believe, JB on the first lap, and he was sent to last and managed to recover to 7th. And Rayner, yeah, also on the soft, so isn't looking good at the moment for Rayner. He could try and stretch his tyres, do a soft to hard, try and do that, but it'll be very hard for him to do. As we're just waiting for Gussie, Timor, Matley, Loxer, Dash, Miles, GSC, Alex, and JB to all ready up. As we get green for the formation lap. So, as confirmed there, so Rayner... Where's Rayner? Rayner's 16th! What has happened to Rayner? Rayner's down in 16th position. So Rayner must have picked up another penalty during that qualifying session, because there he is, down in 16th. So Scenes there. As there is your starting tyres. So Ollie, JB, Lockster, and Rayner all on the softs. Where you've got Schnozzer, Timor, Blitz, Geordie, Miles, Uzumaki, Piztem, Gussie, Alex, Dash, Twining, Orc, and Supercar all on the mediums, with Matley, the lone one out, on the hards. So interesting spread of tyres. So a lot of drivers choosing the medium tyres. Softs aren't really the best around this circuit. As I come round the final part of the formation lap. Interesting to see what Schnozzer can do after start. Interesting to see if Timor can try and jump Schnozzer off the start, maybe. Interesting to see what Blitz, the two Renaults in 4th and 5th, in their battle with the Mercedes team. So Mercedes currently 2nd and 8th, and the Renaults in 4th and 5th. So Renault currently picking up 22 points, and so are Mercedes, so their battle would stay the same if the race was finished like this. Williams currently picking up 17 points, so Mercedes would gain some points on Williams. And Schnozzer would gain about 3 points on Timor, and Rayner would jump Rayner in the championship. But there is still a 33-lap race to play out here tonight. As Ollie takes his place on the grid, we come down to see the last car of Supercar now pulling up to his grid slot. As Rayner in AI mode, I believe they're all in AI mode as they come up to the line. As Supercar pulls into the pit lane, we are set to go racing here in Spain. Right on board with the Renault of Blitz. And it's the lights out and away we go. It looks like Schnozzer got a good start there. Better start on the medium, so squabbling down the back with one of the Toro Rossos off the track. I believe that's Toro Rosso or Gussie Boy. As Schnozzer looks to go down the inside of Ollie. There's contact, definite contact there. Blitz looking to go around the outside. Timor's down to 4th. Looks like a clean start from everyone down towards the back. Ollie runs a bit wide. Timor's down to 5th. It's JB jumped to Williams. There's contact with one of the Racing Point down there. It's Piztem. Piztem's in a wall. But Schnozzer managing to get the jump on Ollie off the start. Looks like he's collided with Supercar there. So Supercar's race going from bad to worse. So there is a safety car. A safety car on lap 1. So that helps a lot of people. That will help all the soft tyre runners, because they could possibly pit this lap, go onto a set of mediums, and then do the one stop like everyone else does. So that could really help the likes of Ollie, Lockster, and especially Rayner and JB as well, all on the soft tyres. So interesting to see what pit stop games happen on here on this lap 1. So pretty clean start apart from Piztem and Supercar, so it'll help them as well get back to the pits and get their damage sorted and tyres changed and stuff. But Schnozzer, your lap 1 leader, the Mercedes car number 6. as JB's pulled into the pit lane. And so is Lockster, Jesse, Alex, and Raina and Matley. So I said Raina was going to come piss them, so I said that everyone would pit on the softs, and everyone has but Ollie. So Ollie, the Lone Ranger now on the soft tyres, it looks like. Lolly, I can't believe I said that, but Ollie now, the Lone Ranger on the soft tyres. So everyone who's pit now gets a free pit stop. Uzumaki's apparently lagging according to Mika John 99. I haven't seen it personally, but we'll have to watch out for that. I believe Uzumaki over in Puerto Rico, so that could be some of the reasons that this driver is lagging, but it is global series, so people are from around the world. As you can see, this Schnozzer in the Mercedes, almost like real life, Mercedes leading Ferrari. Then you got the Renault and both Williamses in 3rd, 4th and 5th, so then it becomes a little unrealistic there. So Raina jumps up a couple positions with this safety car, so you can see the position changes there. So JB and Lox are both down 6 and 5 positions respectively. So with Piztem and Matley both down 6 and 5 positions respectively. Rainer and Supercar have jumped 2, Dash has jumped 6, Twining's Orcs jumped 5, Gussie's jumped 2, DXT Miles, Blitz and Schnozzer all jumping 1, Ollie, Timor all both losing 1, and Uzumaki up 4 positions as Twining Orc gets a 5-second penalty for exceeding the track limits. Extremely easy to do on a safety car. So there you can see the people who have stopped. So everyone from 11th to 17th has made a pit stop under this safety car. I believe this will be the last lap the safety car is out. Uzumaki's still lagging, but we'll have to keep an eye on him throughout the race. He is lagging a little bit, not as hard as Kart Racer does usually, but Kart Racer not racing tonight. I don't think he could make it. Probably celebrating Easter with his family, and again, I'll mention that it is Easter today, so some drivers couldn't make it due to Easter celebrations. Obviously, with this whole pandemic going around, people are just probably staying at home and isolating with their families this Easter. But happy Easter to everyone watching. Hope you've all enjoyed your day. It's currently 9 o'clock where I live. So if you're just starting Easter, or if it's towards the end of Easter for you guys, just happy Easter. Looking forward to getting this race restarted soon. Safety car is in this lap, so the Mercedes of Schnozzer will have control of the field. So it'll be interesting to see what Ollie does down this main straight as there's collision. I think Ollie ran into the back of Schnozzer, and he does pick up a penalty. So, scenes there. So Ollie now with a penalty looming over his head. He will serve that in his first pit stop though, so may not affect him too much, but it will be frustrating for the Ferrari driver, as the whole field will snail up. You can see check out down the back here, you can see just the snail of cars going on as it's like Alex is trying to get past Lockster there, but Schnozzer's left, he's gone. He's managed to pull out a second margin as it looks like Ollie's got a poor restart as Blitz goes down the inside. There's a little bit of collision down the back. As I think Uzumaki on the grass there. It looks like Ollie and Blitz go side by side, sorry there. As Blitz comes back on the inside, Ollie's forced onto the AstroTurf. So right on board with Timo Honey to see Ollie there, goes wide. As that one Blitz down the inside, and also allow Timo to get a sniff too. As Blitz forces Ollie wide, gives him the space though, so good move there by Blitz. As Schnozzer's pulled out a 1.6 second lead on this opening sector. As Rain is up to 13th place now. as Gussie Boy's up to 8th as well, so good restart from them down the back as we currently watch Timor and Uzumaki trying to get past Ollie. As you can see Uzumaki lagging slightly there. See yellow flag as Alex has had a spin down the back, but Schnozzer, your race leader by 1.4 seconds over Blitz. You can see the Renault driver there in 2nd position, followed by Ollie, who's currently got Timor Thunder breathing down his neck as our first full green lap of racing comes to an end. The leader Schnozzer with Blitz in 2nd position, just 1.1 seconds behind Schnozzer. So Blitz taken 6 tenths out of Schnozzer this after that sector. As Blitz actually picks up the fastest lap of the race, so Blitz probably running high engine modes. As you can see, the Toro Rosso, Gussie and DXC Mars having a battle now. Try on board with the Toro Rosso. They come into this first sector. Gussie tries to go around the outside as the Renault of JB tries to put a move on Dash and he gets past. So JB up to 9th now. Do you see JB trying to catch the back of Gussie Boy now as he's got the rev glitch going on as DXC Mars locks up slightly. Come back to Timor, who's still on a lap. Still not on a lap, sorry. He's still breathing down the back of Ollie's neck. And so is this battle going on down here. There's about 10 cars within about 5 cars in a second of each other. You can see Timor goes right up the back of Ollie. You can see where the Ferrari's slow and he's going to play that to his advantage. He turns up his ERS modes, turns it down again. Will he go for a lunge on the inside? No, he doesn't. But Geordie's not too far away from this, so Geordie could have a sniff in this if they make contact. Ollie currently putting up a good defense here. He loses the car slightly on the rear and through that mid corner. It could allow Timor a sniff. He runs wide. That's definitely going to allow Timor to get past, and he does so there. Also allows Uzumaki to get past his contact through the final chicane. It's going to allow Geordie to sniff down the inside as DXC Ollie's off. Sorry, Ollie's out. Geordie Lundy picks up a penalty for that, as there must have been contact as Mars is in, as Rayner picks up a penalty for a severe collision with Dash. So the virtual safety car is out. Sorry, I completely missed that. Rayner up to 10th now. So Lockster may have got past Rayner because Rayner got a collision with Dash. So we should see how that goes. But with Ollie's now out of the session, so let's see what goes on in the thing. Safety car still out, so unlucky there for Ollie. It was driven a brilliant race, must have been contact with Geordie there. As Blitz is closed right up to the back of Schnozzer, the virtual safety car ends. Blitz has managed to get an excellent run on Schnozzer, almost like Schnozzer did on Rayner a couple of races ago. Blitz tries to go around the outside, so he's going to force it wide. He can do that. Blitz trying to go down the inside through this final chicane. Looks like he's just a bit too far back. As Timor up to 3rd now with Geordie up to 4th and JB up to 5th. So them guys having a great race. As Blitz will get the DRS now back on Schnozzer. So Schnozzer going to have to defend his first position from the Renault driver as Rayner picks up a position on Lockster. So Blitz tries to do the under and over on the Mercedes driver. Car number 2 and 6 battling it out at the front of this race for the race lead here on lap 7. Looks like Blitz currently has the pace advantage on the mediums. Schnozzer having the ERS advantage at the moment. As ATC Mercedes is joined. Not too sure if he's a part of the league. There's a yellow flag somewhere, as it looks like DXT Miles has gone off on those fresh tyres. We cut back to battle for the lead, and we'll see Geordie, Lundy and Gussie Boy trying to get past each other as Gussie Boy, as JB actually slides past Gussie Boy there. Gussie Boy losing the car through the mid corner. That's going to allow Uzumaki down the inside. There's a bunch of cars down there as the Haas of Supercar looks to try and make it to Lockster. Lockster down to 11th now. It's been a poor start from him, but McLaren driver Geordie currently leads this train of about 8 cars now. See, Rayner's almost in this train now. Goes from, but it's about 7-car train at this point. Piss attempt trying to get a pass and Dash. battle for the lead's getting really intense. You see Piztem going past Dash now. Dash will pick up the DRS though. Lockster and Matley get past Rainer as Rainer's pulled into the pits again. So, I'm not sure what's going on there. Rainer going onto the mediums, looks like. So, Rainer's race gone from... Oh, he's picked up front wing damage somewhere. So, Rainer's race gone from even bad to even worse as Geordie Lundy gets passed by JB. He tries to go down the inside. He'll run a little bit wide there. Compromise his exit. That'll give JB the good run. But don't discount Gussie Boy in this now. Or Uzumaki. You can see the top 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th all right next to each other. Coming into this final sector now, down this long straight, as Blitz and Schnozzer still going hammer and toe out the front. With Timor ever catching. Gussie looks to remove on Geordie, thinks better of a bit too far back, but Geordie has a little bit of a slide. It may get a sniff on the McLaren. See the Renault there, JB streaking clear of the McLaren. But it looks like Gussie Boy's going to defend from Uzumaki now, as they all concertina up into this final chicane. Blitz closes up on Schnozzer, doesn't want to get past though. But Piztem on Uzumaki goes around the outside as Loxton pulls into the pit lane. Gonna have to change his wing. As the Racing Point tries to get down the inside of the Williams, squeezes Uzumaki off. Fair racing there. As Dixie Miles gets past up the race. Gussie's got a great run and goes down the inside of the McLaren. Will there be contact? No, there isn't. But the McLaren will get the inside line. I think Gussie has to give up that part. But he gets the switchback on Geordie. This is going to be on down into this next chicane. Oh, there's contact. Gussie's been sent. Gussie's off. There's definite contact there with the McLaren driver. Oh no, not Gussie. Gussie's having such a good race as well. See, there's yellow flags, so no one can pass. As Piztem tries now to get past Geordie Lundy. So Geordie Lundy not getting the best of exits there. Maybe sliding. See Piztem now, still on the back of Geordie. So JB about 2 seconds clear of Geordie now. When Schnozzer nearly breaking the DRS gap on Blitz. That'll be good for Schnozzer because then he can start to pull away. But Blitz is still in that DRS gap. So he's still managing to close down on that straight. As you can see, all the top 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are all getting DRS in each other pretty much. Geordie Lundy really go down. Piztem trying to go down the inside of Geordie Lundy, sorry. No, he doesn't. He thinks better of it. The gap is just 3/10 now coming from his fast right-hander. As Miles gets past Gussie Boy, who comes into the pit lane. So Gussie having a poor race there. You can watch Rainer now down all the way down in last position at the moment, try and get past Lockster. He does too. Rainer sets him fast enough in the race. Goes up to 14th position as Twining Orc and Gussie Boy both pit, and actually turns to 13th on the exit. So good pass by Rainer there. I don't think Locks will have much of a challenge. Rainer on the fast tyres, so I don't think Lockster can do too much there. As Piztem now will get down the inside of Geordie Lundy. Geordie Lundy gets a little bit of compromise exit. Right on board with the Williams driver now, Uzumaki. Uzumaki gets a sniff as Geordie runs slightly on the exit. Goes down the inside, there is contact. Uzumaki spun and he's taken Supercar with him. Will Supercar have damage because of that? Dash tries to get around the spinning Williams. Hasn't been able to. As Geordie now pits, he may have picked up damage or just coming in for a scheduled pit stop. As the pit window starts to open now. But Blitz still within the DRS of V Schnozzer now, as Timor's closed the gap by about 0.2 of a second. So Timor's sat in 3rd position, currently thinking about the championship it may look like, as Piztem's had a spin. Piztem's had a spin, made contact with the wall. You see they're losing his front wing as Rainer sets another fast lap. So Rainer getting past Geordie there. So Rainer's strategy may start to work out in the end here. He's going to keep it clean as Miles and Alex have a scrap here now. As they both Gone wide onto the grass slightly as Miles locks up. Have to see what he can do down here as we actually watch Dash now and Uzumaki having a ding-dong battle down this back straight. Will Dash try and go for a lunge? No, he does, and he hangs behind through this final sector. Very tricky to make a pass through here. So you have to set yourself up for the long front straight. Sorry, not the back straight. He's just half a second behind now, as the top three still within 3 seconds of each other. Looks like Blitz is gaining, but not by very much. Will Dash try and mount a challenge on Uzumaki down this main straight? Looks like he will, as he picks up the DRS, but I don't think it's going to be enough to try and close in on the Williams driver. As Pistem pulls into the pit lane, that releases DXT Miles into 9th position. So Pistem looking to go maybe onto the hard tyres, try and go to the end of the race. 21 laps on the hards could be doable, but I'm fairly sure it is, but as I said earlier, I didn't get much practice, or I didn't get any practice actually. But Dash going to be looking to try and get past Uzumaki in the next couple of laps as Geordie Lundy and Locks are having a battle now. It looks like Geordie will get past pretty easily. Rayner, the first one to pick up a 3-second time penalty for exceeding the track limits, I believe. So he's the first one. Will Locks to try and mount a challenge against Geordie Lundy? Looks like he is. Both on the hard tyres. Locks have been on his for 3 laps, Geordie been on his for 1. So Geordie currently has a tyre advantage. But I think he also might have the pace advantage. I think Locks is still trying to get used to his new settings. Locks has not had his optimum pace just yet, I believe. So it'd be interesting to see how he goes throughout this race. As Blitz is closed right up to the back of Schnozzer now. Obviously with the DRS straight being able to. As you can see, this battle's still going to be raging on. As most cars are within, away from the second floor of each other, apart from Blitz and Schnozzer. So Blitz managing to keep the gap there for Schnozzer, so good for him. Gussie Boy tries to get past Pistem now. Checking out down the back of the field because this is where most of the action does occur sometimes. But we cut back to the lead now, v Schnozzer. The Mercedes driver in the lead is swanning all fronts off the track, so he'll have to get out of the way of Team Thunder. He is a lapped car, as he does become a 5-second penalty for cutting the corner. Will Blitz be able to get past down this main straight? Currently got half his battery remaining. Schnozzer has about 60% of his. Blitz using a little bit more at this time to try and get past the Mercedes. So this could cost him later in the race, but it's his best chance that he has down this straight. As Timor pits, so Timor looking to get the undercut on them. So these two will have to be careful now not to be undercut by the Williams. He was only a couple of seconds back, so this could spring danger for these two, as Timor could jump them in the pit stops. If Timor has a really good outlap, he could jump them, so JB gets promoted to 3rd, Timor going on to the hard. So Timor obviously trying to go to the end, about a 20-lap stint. It'll be doable, obviously going about 16 laps on his mediums plus qualifying, so going to the end on the hards is definitely doable at this point, as Pistem and Gussie Boy still scrapping away down there. Cut to them, it looks like Pistem may try and go back down the inside now, coming into this final sector. Schnozzer looks to be deploying his ERS, Manages to get ahead of the 1 second threshold. As Pistem punts Gussie Boy. Gussie Boy won't be too happy about that. He'll defend hard down this main straight. Pistem will pick up the DRS. These two are the closest ones on the track right now, as DXT Miles looks to try and mount a challenge on Matley. As Gussie Boy and Pistem still battling for over 14th position. Looks like Pistem may have gotten a legal overtake there, and sort of let him back through, but I don't think that's what happened, as he forces Gussie Boy wide. Team Thunder gets past Dash, relative ease. Dash on those older tyres, and Timor. As Miles and Matley have a slight battle here as Blitz is pit. So Blitz and JB both in the pit lane. So that's going to be terrible for JB because he'll have to double stack. Schnozzer's still out on those old tyres, so we'll have to see what Schnozzer does as Dixie Miles hits Matley. They both pull into the pit lane, so Miles is going to have to change his front wing. He hits him again, and he forces Matley to get a penalty. That'll have to be taken away, I'm sure of it, because that's just not allowed, really, because that's just terrible. As Miles retires from the session, so I'm not sure what's going on there. He's left the session. So, you can see what goes on there as Uzumaki and Supercar come out close to each other. As Dash has left the session. Yellow flag sector one as Miles comes out of the pit lane, but will Schnozzer pit? Yes, he does. Schnozzer pulls into the pit lane. Blitz is coming around the final sector, so this is your effective. So this is your effective battle for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. He's managed to fend off the attack from Timor. As it looks like Schnozzer may have been held up in the pit stop, so it looks like Blitz may get the lead here. Because Miles had come in, so it looks like Blitz, yes, will get the lead of this motor race. Timor Thunder says the fastest up in the race. No, sorry, I'm wrong. Schnozzer manages to hold off, even with that slower pit stop, he manages to hold off the Renault coming out of the pit lane, but the gap has been reduced by about 6/10, and so Blitz will be able to mount a challenge on those warmer tyres. He's been on there for a lap. Schnozzer just coming out of the pit lane. Blitz manages not to run into the back of him. As Dash is joined back into the session, so Dash is connecting there. Blitz has hit Schnozzer. And will Blitz have picked up any damage from that incident? Does not look like it at the moment, as Supercar and Uzumaki have a battle. This is your effective battle for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. This is the battle for the lead. As everyone looks to have made their first pit stops now. Apart from Alex, I believe. No, he has made his first pit stop, sorry. As Blitz close right up to the back of his Schnozzer now. So this is your battle for the lead. I don't know why I keep saying effective. This is the battle for the lead. As there's a yellow flag. I believe that is 20 all going slowly down in 15th position. But Blitz will get the DRS down this main straight. And so will Rainer. So I have to watch Rainer in a second. But at the moment it looks like Blitz could take the lead here. So, they both weave around the track. Looks like Schnozzer fends him off for now. What's Rainer got to do against Supercar? Will Rainer try and go down the inside of Supercar? He will pick up the DRS. So, he'll try and go down the inside. He switches to the outside late. There's contact there. Rainer going to be a bit frustrated about that one. Rainer's having a pretty poor night so far. Hopefully this can make his night. He runs slightly wide, so he may have picked up some damage. So Rainer not having the best of races at the moment. Don't discount Uzumaki just yet from this battle. He's just behind there. So this could be an interesting battle towards the end of the race, a battle for 6th position. Apparently Rainer didn't get damage, but really trying to go for a lunge down the inside. No, Rainer thinks better of it. Rainer obviously being a very extremely good driver, very experienced. As a lot of these drivers are very experienced at the moment. But as he comes through this final chicane, looking to get a good exit here, challenge down that main straight again. Let's see what goes on now as he picks up the DRS. He's trying to go to the outside. He will get past this time. As the Alfa Romeo of Jesse Alex, sorry, not CSG, doesn't give Supercar any DRS. So as Dash has left the session again, I just realised that my audio's been up too high. I'm sorry about that. But now Rainer could go after the Alfa Romeo. So the Alfa Romeo have been on those tyres since lap 2, obviously pitting under the safety car. So you'd think he'll have to pit again. As Blitz picks up a penalty now. So Blitz getting a penalty. Currently Schnozzer has no penalty. So this could help Schnozzer towards the end of this race. If Blitz has more penalties than him, he could let Blitz by and just stick in the DRS, but that is something to talk about in the next 13 laps. At the moment, Blitz just wants to get past Schnozzer and try and pull away. As he does though, Blitz picks up the fastest lap of the race, as he picks up a penalty on lap, and he does get past into the lead. Schnozzer tucks back into the slipstream. Tiny Orc picks up a penalty there for exceeding the track limits, only a 3-second one. His race getting even worse down there in last position. But Schnozzer has lost the lead to Blitz OCE on lap 19 of this 33-lap race here at Spain. Blitz practicing hard as well as Schnozzer. Will Schnozzer try and get back down the inside on that DRS straight, as Rayner did manage to get past this GSC Alex. Oh my god, I can't say that properly. I'm so sorry, Alex. As Timor's a further 3.6 seconds back, so Timor dropping back from this battle. As I can hear Schnozzer saying he hates the dirty air. So Schnozzer having a bit of trouble in that turbulent wake of the Renault, as Dash has joined back into the session. So Dash's internet not being the best at the moment, as Supercar also gets past Alex. So Alex will definitely need to come into the pits now. Maybe chuck on another set of mediums, try and go to the end, but I believe he started the medium, so he'll have to... Oh no, he's used another set of tyres to be able to go back into the mediums. So Blitz and Schnozzer both in max ERS modes. Schnozzer with the DRS, Blitz defends to the inside, the only thing he can do. She'll have to try and hold it around the outside. He locks up slightly, have to cut the track. As this comes back on into Blitz. So Schnozzer getting a bit angry, a bit of frustration in that cockpit. So with Blitz, Blitz will not be happy with that. Blitz will have to try and defend down the inside here. He does, he manages to hold on to the position as Alex, comes into the pit lane. Looks like he'll be going on to a set of medium tyres to the end of this race. A little bit of out of sequence there from the Alpha driver. Tried his best, but... Has Blitz picked up any damage from that incident with Schnozzer? It'll be interesting to see if he has. But at the moment, it looks like Schnozzer may be able to mount this challenge back down the inside on the main straight, but it'll be interesting to see that. Blitz defending hard like he did in Brazil a couple of weeks ago with Schnozzer. These two like to battle. I mean, I'm not sure if they like to battle, but they get into a lot of battles. So Schnozzer in the Mercedes, Blitz in the Renault. Remember, Timor's just further 2.5 seconds back. There is the Williams driver. So he could be the beneficiary here if these two make a collision, which they already have done once. Will they do it again? Schnozzer again goes to the outside. Blitz will stay to the inside. We ride it on board. It looks like Schnozzer may have got the position this lap, as JB picks up a penalty that could hurt him in his battle with Rayner. It looks like Rayner is catching up to the back of him though, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with the McLaren driver. But Rayner again also out of sequence, so looks like he'll have to make another pit stop in this race. So that'll drop him to about 10th position-ish, 11th, 12th I think, which drops him out of the points in his battle with Timor currently in 3rd position. So Blitz now back down to 2nd position, as Supercar and Uzumaki are having a battle. Just a couple of turns back, as Geordie Lundy's also in this battle as well, so as Alex gets past Gussie Boys, so on those fresher mediums. Obviously not really much of a battle down there. The 6th, 7th and 8th all battling over position 6 at the moment, all within a second of each other. This could be tasty down this main straight. So it's a battle for 1st. Looks like Blitz may not be able to mount a challenge down this straight because he's just a little too far away from Schnozzer. But Geordie goes down the inside of Uzumaki, manages to run wide, so that'll allow the Williams back through. He tried to go for a Geordie lungy move, but it didn't really work down the inside. As Blitz just 6/10 behind Schnozzer now, but that gap is increasing. So you can see Uzumaki cutting the final chicane slightly. You see the McLaren of Rayner there goes past in 5th position now. Now Uzumaki will get the DRS soon with Jordan as they all go in search of slipstream. It's like watching snakes trying to search for food. They all follow each other, and then Supercar defends down the inside. Great defending there by Supercar, but Uzumaki gets back up around the outside. He loses the car slightly on the exit though. That's going to allow Geordie Lundy a sniff at Uzumaki. He tries to go down the inside, maybe. No, he doesn't. Will he hold position? Will he try and go and launch one down him? No, he doesn't. So holding position there behind Uzumaki as Piztem tries to launch an overtake on Matley. Will he try and go down the inside? His number looks really weird. It looks like a Z there, not a 2. Car number 12 now trying to get past the Red Bull of car 2. So as there's 10 laps left in this race. So just 10 laps left. It'll be interesting to see. Looks like Schnozzer currently in the lead. Blitz with the 3-second penalty looming over his head, but Schnozzer will have to defend from Timor Thunder, sorry, as Piztem car picks up a huge air leap over that curb there. Must be a glitch with the game, because I'm sure that wouldn't happen. As these two are getting commed in by GSC Alex. There, I said it right, finally. As will Piztem try and launch one down this main straight? Looks like he will. Will he go down the inside through turn 1? Will we try and search for the outside line? The outside line can be better because you get the inside for the second corner. It goes onto the grass a little bit. There's a little bit of contact with Matley there as we run on board with the Red Bull. As you can see that he'll squeeze him to the inside. So Matley defends his position brilliantly there. Great racing between these two. As Schnozzer's now pulled the gap on Blitz to about 2.5 seconds, as Timor's now within the DRS range of Blitz OCE. So it looks like Blitz may be losing second position here. We're on board, and we cut to the Williams. Schnozzer sets the fastest lap of the race of 20.8 on those 8-lap old hards. So you can see Blitz not really putting up much of a fight against Timor there. Timor not got much ERS now, only 20%, whereas compared to Blitz's nearly 100%, I believe it is, yeah, 100% ERS there, so he's still in no ERS mode, so not using that electric generator that the battery can bring, not using that electric power, sorry. So, not sure what's going on with Blitz now. If I was him, I'd be putting it into like medium ERS modes, trying to use some of that. He's still running a none, so Blitz maybe trying to go for the fastest lap here. As Gusty Boy picks up penalties, his race gets even worse down there in 13th position now. And come back to Geordie Lundy's. Matley's out of the session. As you can see there, contact with Piztem. Will that bring out a safety car? It brings out a virtual safety car. So we caught the end of Matley's spin there. This is going to allow Timor and Schnozzer to regain some of their battery. This also will help Rayner because, no, it doesn't really, he's too far back. I was going to say, if Rayner was right there, he could have pit under this virtual safety car and not lost as much time as he will pitting under green flags, but it looks like it may go green by the time he gets back to the pit lane. I reckon he will still pit this lap though. If he doesn't, he'll be trying to stretch those mediums. He does not pit this lap, I think. I'm not sure, as the virtual safety car has ended, so he won't get the benefit of the virtual safety car. As Timor Thunder picks up a 3-second time penalty. So Timor with a 3-second penalty. I believe Schnozzer has 0 penalties at the moment. So this could help Schnozzer. He's currently 4 seconds ahead. Add the penalty on that 7 seconds. As no, Rayner did not pit. So Rayner may be trying to stretch those mediums towards the end of this race. It'd be hard because he's got the fast-charging supercar. Who, speaking of supercars, he's got Uzumaki for company. Uzumaki goes down the inside. Supercar comes back down the inside. So Uzumaki will have to cut the corner. That means he'll have to give the position back, I'm sure of it. But he tries to hold it around the outside. He switches to the inside now. He's got the rev glitch, which sucks. His dash has left the session again. Matley's getting a little bit angry in the chat, as it looks like Supercar may be pulling away from this pack. No, Rayner's still pulling away from him. Blitz is keeping the gap at a steady 7/10 to Timor. Is Geordie starting to drop away now, so Uzumaki's still trying to get past Supercar. It's Twining Orc down in 15th of 2 minutes behind Dash. As there's your gaps to leader at the moment. So at the moment, Dash is 1 minute and 8 seconds behind Schnozzer, your race leader, by 4.5 seconds over Timor Thunder. So Schnozzer looking really good to try and get past, to try and gain points on Timor in the championship. He'll gain about 8 points as it stands at the moment. As you watch Uzumaki now still trying to get past this Haas of Supercar. This has been going on for the better part of 10 laps nearly. As he dives to the inside. Supercar will fight back to the inside there. The Haas still managing to keep ahead of the Williams. So Williams just not being able to get the speed through that first chicane to try and get past the Haas there. You may have noticed Zack not being here tonight. I believe he's usually in the Ferrari. He couldn't make it tonight, so we'll look forward to seeing him in the next race. No, he's in the Red Bull, sorry. Looks like Matley's taken his seat. Matley being a reserve in this league. Reserves being able to take any seat that's free once the lobby has opened. If you do want to join, by the way, the best way to join is to join through the Discord, Spec F1 Esports, as Blitz sets the fastest lap of the race now. As there is currently 6 laps left in this race. As speaking of Blitz setting the fastest lap, he's gaining on Timor now, but he's used about 60% of his ERS, so that is bad news for Blitz. I mean, yeah, he's going fast, but Timor has about 11%, so it's not really that bad news. So interesting to see how much Schnozzer has. Schnozzer has about 70%, so Schnozzer looking to go for a fast lap. As you can see, Blitz, as Uzumaki and Supercars, Uzumaki takes 7 now as Alex has left the session there. GSE Alex, it looks like Uzumaki doesn't manage to get past the Haas again. Rainer picks up a penalty as I was speaking there. So Alex may get passed by Dash and Twining Orc now, as the Ghost cars are sufficiently slower than the actual player cars. As I believe Schnozzer is going for a fast lap now. He's got nearly 100%. He'll also get the slipstream of Dash in the Ferraris. One of the cars comes to the pit lane. I believe it is GSC Alex. Yes, he pits. As looks like Blitz didn't get DRS on Timor there, so Timor managing to pull the DRS window on Blitz. So that means Blitz may have to settle for 3rd position in this race here. Unless Timor picks up another penalty, it may be curtains for Blitz and his hopes of getting 2nd place. But Schnozzer trying to get the fastest lap here, up by 1/10 of a second. I believe Blitz's lap time is only 1/10 faster than Schnozzer, so Schnozzer currently on for the fastest lap of this race. Just needs a mistake-free lap. As there's a yellow flag somewhere, as I believe that is the Red Bull of Lockster spinning. He's lost a lot of time. As Supercar, no, Twining Orc comes down next to GSC Alex, I believe. And Schnozzer up by 1.6 tenths. Don't know why I said 1.6. 1.5 tenths. Just say that, it's a lot easier. Schnozzer having to wiggle the wheel there. Trying to catch the car. Will he try and get a good exit off here? Still not picked up a penalty, Schnozzer, I think. As he comes around the final corner, he sets the fast up at 20.5. So, will Blitz try and challenge that? Currently not. As Uzumaki, these guys are miles behind. The gap between JB and Blitz is absolutely massive. See, there's Blitz there with Timor just ahead. See, there's your race leader. And then there is 4th position there. They're almost 2 sectors. The Renaults are about a sector away from each other at the moment. And then you got Rainer for the 10 seconds back with Supercar in the DRS now of Rainer. So Rainer on those old mediums has been on them for 21 laps. So Rainer definitely confirming they're trying to stretch those mediums to the end of the race. He's been on them since about lap 7. Lap 8, sorry. Put it onto them. So Supercar will definitely try and get past here. Reina's going to have to defend for all his life, but he wants to keep that 5th position in these remaining 4 laps of this race. You see the gap to lead it now, so JB are 27 seconds behind Schnozzer, with Reina 38 and then Geordie 43. As Schnozzer may have made a slight mistake there. Not sure what's going on. As you can hear, oh my god. As you can see, Supercar now trying to get past RJC Reina 44 in the McLaren. As we have 3 laps left in this race. Supercar still, Uzumaki's still behind Supercar, sorry, I'm missing my words there. As Reina will have to defend down this main straight, as Supercar pretty low on fuel at the moment, obviously using Rich a lot, as Uzumaki finally looks like he's got past the Haas, and he looks to try and get down the inside of McLaren. There's contact there, there's definite contact. Reina's gone off. There was contact, I can see McLaren carbon fibre flying everywhere. Geordie Lundy has got damage to his wings, that's probably why he's dropped off, you can see there. Does Uzumaki have damage? Yes, he does. Left front end plate of Uzumaki's car is damaged. Doesn't look like Supercar has any, if it does be extremely light. As Schnozzer comes around the final corner now to stop his 31st of 33 laps. Bit of flawless race so far from Schnozzer. As Geordie Lundy now trying to get past Reina. Will Reina let his teammate through this right hand? No, it doesn't look like it. But I believe Geordie will get past with the DRS now. Easy pass to Geordie down the inside there. As Reina does get the switchback though. It's going to be the battle of the 2 teammates. Reina on older mediums, Geordie on fresher hards. Looks like Reina will win out that one at the moment. I'm not sure if Reina will pit or whether he'll stay out for these last 2 or 3 laps. He is staying out. So Reina trying to salvage his race at the moment. But these 2 looks like to be battling to the end of this race. If Reina can keep up, there's nearly contact down the main straight between the 2 teammates, but it looks like Geordie will get that position off his teammate. But Reina's still having a lot of ERS saved up as Geordie picks up a penalty now. I might just quickly check. Does V Schnozzer have any penalties? V Schnozzer has 2 warnings. So one more warning and Schnozzer will get a penalty. But at the moment, it looks like Timor is currently effectively 6 seconds behind V Schnozzer. So that is definitely helping Schnozzer in his bid to win this race and in effect gain points on the Williams team as Blitz pits. Blitz is in the pit lane. He may have left this too late. He's going to try to go for the fastest lap on the last lap of this race. He's got a big enough gap to JB as he fits the soft tyres. So Blitz wants that point. Blitz wants that extra fastest lap point. But JB will get past him now. So JB passing his teammate on the exit there. Whether or not JB will let Blitz back pass is another matter. So I believe they are in the same party together on Xbox. But, as you can see, Pistem and Loxton now having an epic battle down the back here. So Pistem around in 10th position, wants that single point for finishing 10th. But you can see the ghost car there of, I think that's Alex. As Pistem will pick up the DRS down this main straight. Blitz may actually use JB for DRS down this main straight to try and get that fastest lap point. As Pistem goes around the outside, locks to defend brilliantly. There is contact there. Definite contact. Pistem Spun lost a bit of his end plate there, and that is Curtains. As Schnozzer goes fastest with a 120.2 on those older hards. But will Blitz be able to set a faster lap time on those fresh softs? JB there lets his teammate through, so obviously Blitz and JB playing the team game. Will Blitz be able to try and set a fast lap time here? If it's mistake-free, it looks like he will be able to get this fastest lap point, as Schnozzer has started the last lap. Schnozzer's got 2 sectors left. of this Spanish Grand Prix is Blitz is going for this fastest lap. We'll have to see where this goes. But here's your race leader with a sector and a half to go. It looks like without any mistakes, Rousseau will win this Spanish Grand Prix to pick up his second win in a matter of weeks in race Spec. Obviously winning Pacific Series at Hungary if you didn't catch that one. Great race from him. Picked up the win after penalties for Zack JW, who couldn't attend tonight. Looks like he will win this one fair and square on pure strategy and pace. So a flawless race, took the lead on lap 1, stayed there throughout the entire race. As Blitz picks up a penalty, so pretty much ending his attempt because I believe you get invalidated from a penalty. And Schnozzer rounds the final corner. He will win the Spanish Grand Prix as Timor comes in second, 3 seconds behind, but obviously having that penalty. Blitz is 6/10 up on his fastest lap. Will he be able to try and get Schnozzer's fastest lap? He did pick up a penalty, so whether or not that's invalidated his fastest lap attempt will be another matter. He comes round the final corner now to finish this race. He comes across the line. He sets a 19.5, getting the fastest lap of the race by 1.2 seconds. On the soft tyres, so Blitz picking up that extra point. Supercar comes home in 5th position. A great race from the Haas driver. Dash finishes in 11th, a lap down. Great race from the Haas driver there. Supercar to finish 5th. Uzumaki will come home 6th. Geordie will come home 7th. For McLaren. 7th and 8th McLaren. Rayner has picked up a puncher. Will that affect him? It looks like Loxter may get past down this main straight if he's fast enough. Coming up to the line. Will Loxter get him? Rayner just gets it, but Loxter will get him on penalties. Rayner having more penalties. 9th place for Rayner. Disappointing result. As Gussie Boy finishes in 10th, the last finishing position, but V. Schnozzer, your race winner here in Global Series for Spain, sorry. As we come to the podium celebrations now, Schnozzer will be coming out on top. As you can see there, Mercedes driver, ecstatic on the podium. I don't know, it's just the default character, isn't it? As Timor comes home in 2nd, Blitz in 3rd, with Blitz picking up 16 points as he gets the fastest lap extra point. As that is your race. So, Schnozzer, your victor tonight. I'll have to see how penalties investigations play out after tonight. On Blitz, apparently unlucky, must have got damage according to Timor Thunder. As we get a screenshot of the results. As that is your race, so congratulations again to V. Schnozzer. Blitz comes home in 4th position actually, so JB on the podium. Sorry, so Blitz only picking up 13 points rather than 16 that I said he would get. As JB, great race in 3rd for him. That is it for Spain. So before I leave you guys tonight, I just want to say again, rest in peace to Sterling Moss, the legend, the 1950 Formula 1 legend, Sir Sterling Moss. Just want to say, rest in peace to him. Hope his family are at ease at this difficult time. But that's it, and I'll see you all for Pacific Series on July 9.